guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a Jigsaw Halloween makeup tutorial. I am starting out with the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition foundation in the color white. I'm just applying this all over my face, and the brush wasn't really working out for me, so I decided to go in with an actual foundation brush. And I'm just spreading that foundation all over my face, trying to get it as even as possible. Not taking it all the way into the hairline just because I don't want it to like get into my hair, but as close to the hairline as you can get. And I'm sorry the lighting is being super weird and annoying in this video. Okay, so getting a good base foundation with the brush. It's kind of patchy, but it's white on my semi-tan skin, so it's gonna show my skin a little bit through it. So I decided to go ahead and go in with a beauty blender just to kind of build up that white base for this jigsaw look. And I just take that second coat of foundation and just apply it all over my face just like I did with the foundation brush, which as you can see is starting to become more opaque. You can still see my skin through it. This is not a Halloween makeup, it is just a normal liquid foundation, but I think for this look it doesn't have to be like super opaque. I think allowing your skin to show through a little bit kind of gives it that more like creepy, realistic kind of effect. And I'm taking the foundation down my neck just because you don't want to have a white face and a tan neck. And just drying that off, and I'm actually going to go in and do a third coat of the foundation just to build up that opacity a little bit more. I swear the lighting is just ridiculous in this. I think it's because I'm so white, so it's like trying to like focus or reflect, or I don't know. So as you can see, I'm definitely more pasty than I was before. So took about 3 layers of foundation to get it to this opacity. I'm just drying it down a little bit, so it's a lot of foundation. Also decided to coat my ears a little bit since they were still tan. Now I'm taking my airspun powder in translucent, which sadly is not as white as I anticipated, so it kind of brings back some of that natural skin tone, but I think for this look it'll be fine. So you can kind of tell my face was a little disappointed. Now I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm dipping into the black color, which is Abyss, and I'm just going to pack that all over my lid. And the messier the better. You don't want it to be like a perfect, you know, smoky blended out look because you're doing Halloween makeup, so messy is good. And I'm taking it into the inner corners, as you can tell, because I'm actually going to end up bringing it down the sides of my nose to kind of shade that a little bit to give it a more sinister look. So as you can see here, I'm just taking a pencil brush and I'm taking that same black eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just bringing that, annoyingly bringing that down the side of my nose. You can do this or you can opt out, it's up to you. I just thought it would make the look a little bit more dark and sinister, since we are doing a Jigsaw makeup. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but a new Jigsaw movie is coming out, I think sometime this year maybe. So I'm taking that black eyeshadow and I'm running it messily underneath my eyes as well, right below my lash line. Now I'm going to be adding black shadow, the same black shadow that I use for my eyes, to my eyebrows to darken them up. Want them to kind of be real blocky and pointy on the end, so it gives it like a doll-like look, since Jigsaw is a little marionette doll, I believe. And I'm taking a thinner brush that has more of a natural brush stroke, like for hairs. And I'm just finishing up my brows using that. And you can actually, if you have like a black eyeliner or black eyebrow pencil, you can definitely use that as well. Now I'm going in with a fluffier brush and I'm just kind of buffing out the edges of the eyeshadow that I packed on to give it like a more messier look. Not that it was like super unmessy to begin with, but I think that the messier the better. Now I'm taking a black charcoal eyeliner, which this one is by NYX, and I'm just going to outline where I want the like faux openings for the jaw to be, since it is supposed to be like a marionette type doll. If you think like a nutcracker, how their mouths like open and close, same concept. Now I'm taking a random liquid eyeliner pen to go over that initial eyeliner pencil, just to darken it up. And as you can see, I'm not really happy with this. So I actually end up going and finding a better eyeliner pen, which is by Chayate London. It's their black eyeliner pen. It's a lot inkier and a lot darker, so it really makes that stand out more. Now we're going to do the infamous red lips from the marionette doll. And you can use any dark red lipstick. I chose to use this one because it's a little more like blood red instead of like bright like American flag red. And this brand is actually ColourPop. But like I said, you can use any brand and any color red lipstick that you think suits this look. So now I'm going to go in with that same black charcoal liner, and I'm going to kind of just sketch out the swirls or the bullseyes on the cheeks, just to get like a base for where I want to put the red on top of it. I think it's good to stencil out things like this before you just dive into it, because I actually messed up and I ended up having to wipe it off and start all over, which you would never know, but that's why I think it's good to like stencil out things like this before you just dive in with a bright red lipstick or whatever eyeliner that you choose to use. And it doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, it's a messy Halloween look. So now I'm going in. I actually I didn't have like a really thin brush that I thought would be suitable for this part of the look. So I took a Q-tip and cut off the cotton end of it, and I actually dipped it in the same red lipstick that I'm using on my lips and just traced over it very messily with the red lipstick, which I think looks pretty cool if you ask me. Again, I think that the fact that it's not perfect and it's messy and it's like kind of edgy and not like a perfect circle makes the look a lot darker and a lot more sinister. And then I'm just gonna go over and repeat that exact same step on the other cheek. And I wasn't sure where to start, so I ended up starting out on the outside on this cheek. You're definitely going to have to dip in. If you're using lipstick, you're definitely going to have to dip in a couple of times. But you don't want to take too much on your whatever utensil that you're using, whether it be a makeup brush or improvising like me. Because if you put too much on there, then the lines will be thick and they'll kind of run together. And you don't want that, because then you're going to have to start all over and it's going to be even more difficult because you now have the red on your cheeks. So I like the outcome, as you can tell. And you can just pack on some mascara, just so your lashes, my lashes had translucent powder on them, so I definitely wanted to make sure I darkened them up a little bit. You can use any mascara you want. I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And I decided to go back in and draw the lines on the outside of the lip, kind of like Joker, just because it made it look more doll-like for the opening and closing. And this is the final look. I hope you guys like it.